There's a certain level of wealth and accumulation that is unearned, right? You can't earn $1 billion.
That's right.
You just can't earn that.
That's exactly correct.
You don't have to be smart, you just have to believe in yourself. She is a complete idiot, and she's as popular as she is because she believes in herself. She's an idiot. If you're looking for a bourbon that's good, tastes good, whatever. If it's your speed, go ahead and go, verdictbourbon.com. If it's not your speed, just go on. Scan code is right here. I'm trying to get my finger right. There you go, right there. Scan code is right there. Go look at the reviews and you tell me if it's the best bourbon you've ever gotten. Let's go to AOC. One of the dumbest interviews I've ever seen her do. But it matches because she's a dummy. She's an idiot. Roll the clip.
There's a certain level of wealth and accumulation that is unearned, right? You can't earn $1 billion.
That's right.
You just can't earn that.
That's exactly correct.
You can get market power, you can break rules, you can do all sorts of things. You can abuse labor laws.
Yep.
You can pay people less than what they're worth.
Yep.
But you can't earn that, right?
That's right.
And so you have to create a myth that since you didn't earn that, you have to create a myth of earning it.
What the? That girl over there, come on. Like she's so deep. Wow. But AOC just said you can't earn $1 billion. Let me tell you the foolery of these people. Your net worth is $1 billion. You don't have $1 billion in your hand. These billionaires don't have $1 billion in their hand. You're not sitting there with $6 billion in your bank account. Most of what the evaluation of ownership is, or when you call a person a billionaire, is because their net worth is $1 billion. So all that means is that Elon Musk owns 20% of Tesla or so, and that's worth $800 billion. It's not actualized cash until you sell your shares. That's what the company is worth. There could be some catastrophic event and the company goes down in value and your $800 billion is going to be worth $400 billion. And I don't understand how they don't understand these things. Like people that are millionaires, most people are not millionaires in cash. They're millionaires because their real estate properties, their ownership in this company, their current company's cash flow, all of that is over $1 million. But that person is not liquid $1 million. They can't go pull $1 million out and go buy something for $1 million. A lot of people who are millionaires, who have $1 million of net worth, it's just that, it's net worth. But these fools, I think they try to articulate or try to give you this idea that these billionaires got so much money in the bank that they shouldn't have that much money. One person has that much money. No, 20% of something that person built. And let me just say this too, and I know I'm speaking to the choir, but like, he owns 20%. And they're acting like he's a devil. But there's other investors in Tesla that own the other 80% of Tesla. And Tesla's a $1 trillion company. What are you saying? Okay. All right, let's get it. We got the AOC thing. Here's another clip of this stew head.
There are very few like real archetypes of, in my opinion, truly what America is all about. I think about the civil rights and voting rights movement and how Black Americans really created democracy in this country.
Right. That's exactly right.
How they literally made something from nothing. It is just beyond me. I think about how like Native people have survived and preserved and treasured their culture. I think about, and I think many of us think about immigrants, which if you aren't from one of those first two populations, you are certainly from largely the third. And so many of us like have our story of our parents, our grandparents, our great-great-grandparents, and so on and so forth, and who like come and make something from nothing. And I think that's a big part of also the most inspiring elements of what America is all about.
This girl, this is a lesson that you guys need to learn. It's the same with these gurus. You don't have to be smart, you just have to believe in yourself. She is a complete idiot, and she's as popular as she is because she believes in herself. She's an idiot. If you just listen to half of what she said, it's idiotic. I did a little, somebody did grok on that post that you just watched, her saying black people are democracy. And somebody responded to grok and it says, no, pre-colonial Africa has no modern democracy amongst its 45,000 policies. I guess it says policies. And it says mostly kingdoms, empires, chiefdoms, or decentralized consensus systems, no democracies. And it says AOC's claim is false. Democracy originated in ancient Greek with the later development elsewhere. Black Americans expanded and fought for American democracy, but did not form it from nothing. So she lied. And let me tell you this too. This nut job, she believes, and she's trying to articulate to you in a very ridiculous way, that there's white people and then there's black and minority people and immigrants. Unless you're completely stupid, white people migrated here too. Irish, you got Italians, you got all kinds of groups of white people that came here. And white people didn't just exist here. Everybody in America is some form of an immigrant. What are you saying? Christopher Columbus and them came here with nothing. What are you saying? And then what? More people began to come here. More people. Then we seceded. We built our own country. We became a nation. People began to leave Europe and other places around the world to come to America. Most people came with nothing in their pocket. Black people were forced to be here. After slavery, they built themselves with nothing in their pocket. Almost everybody that has ever existed in America came from somewhere else. Or their parents came from somewhere else. And the American dream is the idea that in this country you could be free, you have inalienable rights, and you could be prosperous if you put your mind to it. That's exemplified in almost every race that there is in America. You have natives, which means the Indian people. You have African people who move over here from the continent of Africa. You have African Americans who moved over here or have been here for 400 years. You have Italians, you have Irish, you have Polynesians, you have, before Hawaii was considered United States of America, you had Hawaiians, you had, you go to Filipinos, all these Asian people. You go to California, it's full of Asian people. All of these people come here for the American dream. Mexicans, people coming from Cuba on a boat to get over here just to live the American dream. And idiots like her want to reduce it down to black versus white, the have versus the have-nots. And she making $200,000 a year and acting like she a victim and she's a part of the lower class. She's the top 1% earner in this country.